Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass.
We've been talking all about new gen, but what is a user's experience in my career in current gen?
It's really a different experience in many ways. You do still get the entire experience of working your way through college into the NBA and trying to sort of make a name for yourself. And then, of course, the neighborhood has turned into a giant cruise ship called the Concha del Mar, and they have a bunch of completely unique things to that experience that, you know, is very different from the city, but a lot of the same kind of things you're used to doing in the neighborhood.
Time to meet your starting five. Man in the middle, 6'5", number 2, Blake Griffin. At 4, 6'6", number 12, Joe Harris. Guard, 6'2", 11, Kyrie and guard, 6'5", 13, James Harden. Forward, 6'10", Brooklyn Nets head coach, Steve Nash. One more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And now the Lakers starting group. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Monk. And for Brooklyn, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at center. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have health on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
And the basket by Harden.
And Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
Now here's James. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Monk. Howard trying to free himself up. Monk's shot's good.
And you can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Harden the pass to KD. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's the pass to KD. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3 for 3 start.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to James. Passes it to Monk. Now here's Davis. Over Harris. And it's Davis missing. Harden against Westbrook. Baseline J on the way. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That's good from Davis on the assist by Westbrook.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with the guard.
Pass to KD. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lane.
KD against Westbrook. Howard Howard kicks to Westbrook. James right side. And again, it's the Lakers.
Zero hesitation from LeBron in the mid-range. Too happy to take those points.
Outside, KD. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Howard. And Griffin sends it back.
And what is huge, whenever Griffin comes up with blocks, I mean, you'd love to see him be more consistent in this area.
Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Up James. There's the feed to Howard. It's good. Howard's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Here is Durant. He dishes it to Harris. Harden outside. Over Westbrook. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to James. Puts it up for Davis.
He wasn't playing that.
That was incredible.
All around. Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Harden against Westbrook. That shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Takes it off the glass.
You know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
Now here's Harden. Outside Irving. Griffin trying to get open. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to on the interior.
Harden finds Durant. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Come on, man. That's just too easy for Harden. You got to be aware of him when he's this deep in the game.
Westbrook passes to James. Griffin against Howard. Feeds to Davis. Shoots over KD. Misses off the left iron. The Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. He feeds it to Griffin. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Davis missing. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Griffin passes to Irving. Over Monk. Irving can't get it to go.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Westbrook, no good. And the Nets shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Harris dishes to Harden. The pass to Griffin. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. James finds Davis. Down low, Westbrook. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. That's Mills in for James Harden. The Lakers also making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Monk.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Rondo passes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Westbrook double team. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Anthony drawing the double team. Outside Westbrook. He kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Irving. Aldridge trying to break free.
Blocks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to alter shots.
Rondo looking over the floor. The dish to Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Irving finds Mills. Jordan against Brown. Jordan with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Tries from 7. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The net shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing.
Basket counts. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Lakers?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Irving's shot is good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 10. From 11 feet away. A rebound by the Nets. Mills with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And here's Westbrook. Tries from the block and misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets trail by 10. Brown feeling out a bit. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Trying to get open is Davis, and he comes up with the deuce. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Kicks it to Mills. Up top, Brown, guarded by Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Westbrook with the block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Free throw good, Jordan. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't say one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. No. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider Man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis. Milwaukee, I'm going to see Greek Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
Now, here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Ariza against Irving. Now, here's Ariza. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Passes to none. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Irving. None. And the shot is long. Nets trail by 13 to the middle. Here's Irving. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Touch on Irving's close range shot is almost perfect, giving it just a little power.
Johnson against none.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The first free throw is good. Paul Millsap's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And so none nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Floats it up for Millsap and stolen by Jordan. Inside. Here's Anthony. Johnson with the block, and they recover it. Jordan kicks to none. Bazemore against Irving. Bazemore passes to Nunn, and that one good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Irving against Bazemore. Tipped away. Dishes it to Ariza. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving dishes to Johnson. Mills looking it over. Over Nunn. Mills can't hit. Lakers leading by 13. In the corner, Nunn with it. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Millsap's running. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Ariza.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Free throw good, James.
Love LeBron's work ethic on the court. I mean, King James, he doesn't just sit on his throne. He puts in the sweat to make a difference on every single play.
Griffin's checked in for Patty Mills. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Millsap.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Drives to the hoop. Griffin against Nunn. Here's Howard. Nails the baby hook. Howard's got 6.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Durant. And the Nets miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Howard. Into the lane. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now the pass to KD. Back to Harden. Pass to Griffin. Over Nunn. And the Nets miss again. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Ariza finds Nunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Lakers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. He hits the second from the line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Griffin trying to get open, and Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Harris.
And just so comfortable from that area. Millsap continues to get it done, even against tough defense.
Nunn against Harden. Pass to Howard.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the first one at the line is good.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
And both free throws good for Howard. Nets trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Ariza trying to break loose. The shot by Monk is no good. Griffin inside, defended by Nunn. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 13. James with it. Pass to Monk. Right side Davis. Back to Monk. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Harden the pass to Millsap. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Nunn, 5 points in the game. Here's Monk. He can't get that one. Harden with the defensive effort. KD passes to Millsap. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In a second-round pick out of a mid-major school, Millsap has fought for his place in the NBA, earning that trip to the line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And he sinks the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Nice defense from KD. Mets trail by 14. Harris inside the line. And that one hits back iron. James finds Davis, and he makes that one. That's now 8 points for Davis.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Outside, KD. Over Rondo. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 6.
Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going to be knocked down. It's going to hit.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Over Rondo. The shot by KD. No good. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting into the open teammate.
Harris outside. The pass to Griffin. Durant down low. Working on Howard. Good D by Howard. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the...
Oh, goodness. Did you see that?
LeBron James.
Oh, a nice leaper for his size. Monk is the kind of guy that embraces elevation.
Harden against Rondo. Harden up top. There's the drive, and it's sent back by Howard. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Now here's Millsap. He has 7. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Kevin Durant. And then for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Howard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. Harris off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for James Harden. Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anthony finds Davis. Here's LeBron. And they double up James. And finish off by Davis.
You can't forget about how great a passer James is. After he gets a pick, remarkable at moving it quickly to his teammates.
Irving passes to Mills. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. Westbrook against Irving. Elbow shot, and it's in there. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and this is the role for Irving. A natural scorer who understands when the mid-range J opens up, he has to fire.
The kick out to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 14 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screaming through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's tight.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore, but he has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
In the corner, Harden. Back to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 15 points.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Westbrook kicks to James. And they double up James. Clock at 6. Howard finds Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Absolutely dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Harden the pass to Durant. Over Westbrook. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Westbrook. LeBron passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Now remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron the Great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his #1 goal.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Great D that time from Howard.
Now that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Westbrook with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here is Irving. Monk defending. Irving attacking. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Howard. Shoots off the step back. Rebounded by the Nets.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers substitution, DeAndre Jordan.
Griffin against Jordan. Harris outside. Harden bounce pass. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Davis dishes to Monk. Outside Westbrook. Floats it up for Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
Inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Monk with the ball. Durant's there. The shot by Monk is no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Rebound the Lakers. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Irving against Westbrook. Passes it to Jordan. And Griffin sends it back. KD looking around. And there's the feed to Griffin. And Jordan sends it back. LeBron kicks to Monk. Shoots over Griffin. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Harden to the middle. Right side Griffin. Harden outside. To the paint. And Davis sends it back. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Trevor Ariza is checked in for Davis. Ken Bazemore comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. Now here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. Took him no time at all on that one. Westbrook's got 18 points.
You better defend Westbrook aggressively. I mean, as we can see, he's just too consistent a shooter not to.
Pass to Harris. Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal. Team
second. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And so Durant nails them both.
Well, one of the most accomplished players in the game. I mean, Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here is Harden. He has 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Brooklyn. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw drops for Harden. Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Anthony, no one around, trains the three-pointer. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Anthony's just a natural-born shooter. I mean, even from beyond the arc, he makes it effortless.
Irving against Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Kyrie Irving at the line 2 times.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Mills, he's checked in for James Harden. He's off on the second.
They're one of the more interesting personalities in the league. I mean, Irving has no problem saying what's on his mind. I like that, both on and off the floor.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 20 points. Net shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Westbrook against Irving. Down low, Millsap. That one a little long.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Back to Nunn. Double team on Westbrook. And here's Anthony for 3. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
With the body control Irving has, fending off the defense and style and still scoring, I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Nunn. Anthony trying to get open. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. Nunn's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Westbrook. 20 points for him. It's hauled in by Harris.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anthony can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 20. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out there and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Johnson with the bounce pass. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The three from Anthony. They grab their own miss.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
The Lakers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That free throw, no good. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Millsap. Nicholas Claxton comes in for James Johnson. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Now here's Mills. D right on him, and the layup is good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Lakers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his third trip to the free throw line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. .146 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
Team second.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. None up top. 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Claxton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the opening.
Over to the wing. And here's Mills from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Jordan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 8 feet away. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Free throw good, Jordan. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Claxton. Second chance shot. He gets that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rondo passes to Baseman. Back to Rondo. The pass to Nunn. Anthony against Brown. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Lakers substitution. LeBron James.
And here is Los Angeles now. Clock at 2. And again, the Lakers no good. There's Brown with the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Trevor Ariza out there with Jordan. It's Rajon Rondo. And it's LeBron James. And it's Bazemore at the shooting guard position. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
Rajon Rondo, 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Rondo. Gwinnett shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Howard. Mills dishes to Aldridge. From 12 feet out. Bazemore grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Bazemore.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Horton Tucker's checked in for James. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Rondo passes to Ariza. Post. Aldridge is covering. Howard gets to Ariza. 4 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Here is Howard. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Bazemore for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Bembry. Shoots over Bazemore. Bembry misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
It's deflected and stolen by Aldridge. Mills passes to Aldridge. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Horton Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you try to find a player comparison for Taylor Horton Tucker. Man, it is hard to do. The skills of a combo guard, the length of a big man. This guy's different.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, coming out of Simeon High School in Chicago, same as Derrick Rose, he carries himself with that confidence. He's on the rise, and he knows it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Monk's checked in. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share. especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Understand the shoot-first mentality of Monk. Defense just got a little over-aggressive that time.
At the line with 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, and for Monk, it's all about being more consistent. I mean, it's clear he doesn't lack confidence. Now he must channel this energy to become better.
It's stolen by Rondo, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Cook. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harden against Rondo. He kicks it to Monk. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Durant. Ariza with the rebound. Rondo against Irving. And that one drops.
Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ellington's checked in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Howard kicks to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Irving with the bounce pass. KD's shot is good.
That's Irving's responsibility to involve his teammates. I mean, he can, and especially when no one is covering him, he has it.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Monk, no one around him. They get it back. Howard finds Ariza. Over Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Here's Durant. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Ariza. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next change?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Now here's Durant. Harden missing his last shot. And he lays it straight in. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Griffin. And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker is.
Harden outside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Monk with the ball, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. A few top prospects to join it, skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call.
Now here's Durant. He dishes it to Johnson. Yes, that goes in.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with the quality.
Ellington, the pass to Monk. Back to Ellington. The Lakers rebound.
Now that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Monk with the bounce pass. Davis kicks to Ellington. Here's Horton Tucker. The rebound by Harden.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
A nice shot by Irving.
This is one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Johnson with the block. Outside Irving. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Irving after the basket by the Lakers. On the wing, Harden. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooklyn making some changes. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Durant. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Irving. And it's Carter in for James Harden. And then for the Lakers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Davis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Nunn against Carter. Puts it up from 12. Nunn can't get it to fall. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Bembry. And the pass to Millsap. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here is Carter following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Nunn against Carter. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Millsap. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Jordan the pass to Horton Tucker. Jordan trying to free himself up. Rebounded by the Nets. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bembry. Ellington defending. They get it back. Tries again. And it's Millsap playing it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance. And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Anthony Davis.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight, totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Ellington. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo against Carter. Outside Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore,